Welcome back to another episode of Daily Fortnite, your daily podcast about Fortnite. I'm your host, Mikey, aka Mike Daddy, aka Magnificent Mikey. Mo is in the shop. That's right, Mo is in the shop. We'll take a look at that closer when we get to the item shop. Today, the real news that we have is something that's not even posted anywhere on the social media. It's happening close, enough to when this recording is happening that they only have this on the in-game newsfeed. This is about the text and voice chat being temporarily unavailable. Say we are investigating an issue that affects text and voice chat. Some Xbox players may find these are disabled at the moment. We are working to resolve this issue by the end of the week. Now, I'm curious. I am recording this on Sunday morning. I said I don't know exactly when this was put out. So I am just curious, do they mean by the end of this coming work week, or do they mean by the end of the day? That's a long time. If it's still if we're having to wait till the end, if we're waiting until next Friday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday type of thing, that's a long time to not have voice or text chat. So hopefully they can get that fixed as soon as possible. And I am not aware of what the actual issue was. It said they don't even have it posted or mentioned anywhere on any of their normal places where they have these kind of things mentioned yet, so no idea what is going on. All I know is at this moment it ain't working. It's a bummer. So yeah, let's see here. There's no other big news to talk about today, so let's take a look at how many people are playing this game. Alright, Battle Royale has 211,000, Reload ranked 77,000, Blitz has 43,000, OG 35,000. Zero Build has 138,000, Reload 56,000, Delulu 33,000, Ranked 77,000, Odyssey 21,000, Festival 3,000, OG Zero Build 14,000. Zero Build Ranked 6,000, Reload Zero Build 9,000, Reload Zero Build Ranked 3,000, Ranked Ballistic 3,000, Save the World 12,000, Creative 6,000, Brick Life 6,000, Party Royale 1,000, Rocket Racing 1,000. And then let's take a look at some creator modes. Steal the Brainwatt 97,500, Mafia Heist Roguelike 547. Let's see. Insanity Red versus Blue 282. Farm Life 5 625. Let's see. City Free for all weapons 2,400. 1v1 build fights 9,400. Brain Rot box fights 3,400. Panville box fights 2v2 4,100. Speed 2v2 realistics 5,100. The Pillars 1,900. 1v1 build fight resin 8,100. There's a whole lot more to be discovered in the Discover tab. I actually need to look up what our peak number was yesterday. Got to look before I started here. Let's pull that number up and see. On a Saturday, our peak number was 2,285,000. Peak Fortnite right now. People are really loving this Simpson season. Again, so many things about this are great. I just really enjoy anytime I'm playing. I enjoy the loot pool. Again, the simplified loot pool. I think some of these weapons are some of the best. These would be like top tier. Like our ARs, we don't have the pump shotgun, but we have the tactical shotgun, which is great. I really enjoy the ranger shotgun. We have the infantry rifle. And then you have good healing items. You have good movement items. Yeah, this is, and then you have a few, like just a couple of wacky things that get thrown into the mix that can really change the way the game is played or change the mood of the moment that you're in, depending on what weapon you're using. So yeah, I think it really has been a fantastic season. But yeah, there you go. That is how many people are playing this game. Let's go take a look at quests. Again, giving you a reminder, do your quests so that you can get all of your bonus Professor Frink rewards. So you get everything out of your battle pass. So do make sure you do all your kickstart quests, your Springfield story. You got a couple of line of quests to do in stories that you can get more XP in. Do your weeklies. Watch the shorts when they come out. We'll have another one on Monday. Do your dailies, milestones, Delulu, and ranked for those bonus ranked rewards. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the competitive tab, and we'll see what was going on Saturday. Let's take a look first we'll take a look at the solo ranked cup battle royale. Again, these ones are getting scored in the default way. All right, the winner, 472 points, 10 matches played with 1 win and 41 eliminations. Average placement was 16th place. So they had 82 elimination points in total and 390 placement points. Now to second place, yeah, everything from first to second is just a little bit. It's enough of a difference. They only had 13 eliminations, so just 26 elimination points, and their average placement was also a little bit worse, going to 18th, which got them 367 placement points. Which ended up with them being like a total of about 80 points behind first place. Now let's take a look. If we take a look at the, I want to see. Well, this is one of the ones that they don't make it easy to see exactly how the. Yeah, they don't. The point total. But I'm going to guess it's our normal, Victory Royale is 60 points, and obviously each elimination is 2 points. But if second place, even though they had way less eliminations, they could have made up for that in placement points if they were placing better. But again, they did get 1 Victory Royale. But even with that 1 Victory Royale, their average placement was still 18th. So even if they made the difference of, because a lot of the times each placement point tier is about 5 points, so let's just say they were getting 15. You don't even have to do that much. Let's just say in each match they only got 10 more placement points in total. So again, just averaging a little bit higher placement than what they got. Then, if they did that across all 10 matches, they would have won this, even with, again, about 3 times less eliminations than first place had. So, the winner was Twitch Chips. And second place was TCB, so I don't know their play style or their skill level or anything like that. But just looking at these numbers, I would say, hey, work on that placement, because everything else you did was good enough to get you up to second. If you want first, if you just placed, you know, if you just got into the top 10 each time, you might not even have to have done that, just even close to that. You would have won this thing, but it would have been in first place. So again, when it's placement points like that, you really got it. You should be going for top 10. I mean, the fact that first and second place were both outside of top 10 for average placements, you know, I kind of look at that, go like, you could be doing so much better and be doing so much more if you were really going for that placement. But let's see here. Let's look at the duos ranked cup for zero build. Let's kind of see how this thing went. This was number 5, and you're kind of dead. They won this one with 10 matches, 1 victory royale. They had 37 eliminations. Their average placement was 8th. So 74 elimination points, 393 placement points. This one was much closer for the duos, where Clutch King and another, I'll just say SDY because I can't read the Japanese part. So Clutch King and SDY, they had 432 points, so they were just about that's 35 points less. They did have a lot more eliminations, but again, look at the difference in average placement. First place averaged 8th. Second place averaged 10th. Again, that's just a couple of placement points. I mean, yeah, just a couple of placement places from 8th to 10th, right? But you do that across 10 matches, that adds up. Again, number 1, they did get 1 victory royale, where number 2 didn't, and that's some more placement points as well. So even though second place had 13 more eliminations, just a little bit worse average placement makes the difference. You guys see what I'm saying? That's why I was saying in the last one we're looking at, second place, that's all they had to do was work on placing. Like I said, even if they would have just got around like 10th, I don't think it would even had to have been that high. But if they just placed higher than they did, they probably would have been in first place. And then same thing goes with this one here. You could see that it's close enough. The difference in placement points, even when it's only just a couple of places, can be the real big difference in, beating somebody out or not. All right, there you go. There's a look at that one. Let's take a look at how these duos victory cash cups went for Battle Royale. So these ones, it just shows the victory royale. Placement points was just victory royale, 100 points for the victory royale. Interesting. So 3 matches played, 1 up Astro and High Stick won, and they tied with Baka and Pars. Same thing, 3 matches played, 2 wins each. Again, there's only placement points, so only points for victory royale. So these teams won. They each had 2 victory royales. Eliminations, I guess it doesn't even matter. I mean, Astro and High Stick can brag because they have 35 eliminations, and Baka and Pars had 14 eliminations. But for if you're getting some cash for this, you don't even care about the eliminations. It's bragging, right? But it doesn't affect anything. So 200 points got them $400. Even in this one, if you get 1 victory royale, 100 points is $200. If you got 3 wins, it'd be $600. Pretty cool little deal there. All right, but there you go. That's our look at competitive for Saturday. Let's go take a look at the item shop now and see what's in the item shop. Okay, in the item shop today, special offers and bundles, cars, jam tracks, a new one, the Jonas Brothers Celebrate Happy 70th Anniversary Disneyland celebration jam track, 500 V-Bucks. The Nike Air Maxes are still here, the Vans are still here. You got the slow clap emote for 200. You got the dual Defiant glider for 800. The Echo Jet glider for 800. The Scarlet Sai pickaxe and back bling for 600. Get the Ice Stalker outfit for 800. Razor Ray outfit with the boom bag back bling for 1,200. The Scoop Slicers pickaxe for 500. The Ice Moves emote for 400. Sergeant Snooze outfit for 1,002. Paxton Price outfit with the Honor and Glory back bling for 1,200. Lucky Leader outfit for 1,200. The Asmodeus outfit with the Ocular back bling for 1,200. Have Mortal Kombat outfits still here. Laura Croft still here. No Sweat section still there. The Victory Vibes section still here. Of course, it's getting ready to rotate today, though. So if you like any things that have been in here, rotating out. Delulu section still here. Sidekicks, they're all still here. Same ones. The leftovers today. Got some turkey trompers kicks. These are Thanksgiving turkeys. Even decorated with some garnish. There you go, 600 V-Bucks. Got the Flapjacks bundle. Only the bundle is in here. So, it's the Major Man Cake outfit. The Waffler back bling. Sweet Clementine pickaxe. Stacked with Love emote. Stacked spray emote. All for a total of 1,500, which is 500 off the total. You got the Fresh Fish pickaxe for 800. You got Lil Whip outfit with the Snow Cone backbling for 1,500. Again, Lil Whip is one that I was thinking of. Ice Cream Cruiser glider for 800. The Sprinkles wrap for 300. Ice Pop pickaxe for 800. The Drippin' Flavor emote for 500. The Guaco outfit for 1,200. Lotta outfit for 800. Taco Time emote for 500. You got the Simpsons. Bart Simpson is still here. Krusty the Clown is leaving today. Plopper is still here. Lisa Simpson is still here. Oh, bundle is added in. Let's take a look at what's in the bundle. Mo Silslak. Sizzliak. I can't remember how you're supposed to say his last name. But Mo is here for 1,200. And it's Mo from The Simpsons. Looking just like Mo. Again, I think this is one that they did a really great job in. Mo looks exactly like Mo. You got the Flaming Slurp emote for 400. So Mo, he's pulling out his concoction. He's pouring concoction. He put in one of the cobalt nuclear rods in the little cup there, and then you slide it on down, and everybody can drink up together. 400 V-Bucks for that. There is Mo's phone pickaxe for 800. You got, and that's what comes all in Mo's bundle, right? The bundle includes all of that together for 1,500, which is 900 V-Bucks off the total. Let's see. Tyler the Creator outfits and items, they're all still here. That looks like everything. You can get any and all of the items using code Mikey, MMMIKIE, in the item shop, and some of the proceeds will go toward the show. For me, the item of the day today is the Mo bundle. I mean, there's not a lot to it, right? It's just Mo, a pickaxe, and an emote. But that makes it pretty cheap, and it looks good. So, that for a famous character like that, and a neat little emote. Yeah, I think that's a good price. Yeah, that's a good price to me. So, I think that's good. But that's gonna be a hard one to resist, just because it does look so good, and it's not too terribly expensive. So there you go. That's your item of the day today. And now that we've done our item of the day, we should get to some comments from the community. And because I'm recording this on a Sunday, let's start out with reviews from Apple Podcasts. Let's see here. New analyst said code 5 stars. Says, I have your code in the item shop, but how do you get stuff with it? Oh, well, that's easy. Once you put a creator code in the shop, you don't have to do anything else. Whenever you buy an item, as long as you have the creator code entered there, it just automatically, Epic knows to automatically give a cut of what you spent to that creator. So look on your screen in the item shop, you look at the bottom, there'll be the section that's, the little spot where it says support a creator. It will say either none, don't have anybody entered in there at the moment, or it'll say the name of the creator that's there. As long as you see a name of the creator there, that means that creator is getting a little bit of the profits. Epic is going to send them a little bit of the profits for whatever you spend. The reason why you have to look is because when you put in a creator code, it only stays there for 2 weeks. So that you can't just be like, oh, this person's my favorite creator, I want to always support them, so I'll put their name in the support a creator section, and then I'll just, forever, whenever I buy things, some of it will go to them. Every 2 weeks, they clear it out, so you have to check every 2 weeks. Or just, you just have to check before you buy things to see if you're supporting somebody, if you are interested in doing that. And I appreciate that you're doing that. So thank you very much for your review and for your support. All right, let's see here. Nosy Minnow says, my reason for the infantry rifle. I grabbed the infantry rifle because I think it's the closest thing to a sniper this season. I also tend to grab a tactical shotgun more than ranger, but what's your best drop spot? Mine is the blue house over down the cliff in Evergreen Terrace. Okay, Nosy Minnow. Here's my thing. Most of the time, when we have a regular season that is the regular length, when the season first comes out, I go to all the named locations, I go to all the hot drops, just to see what it's like, right? But then after a little while, I start exploring the rest of the map so that I can be like, okay, where is the best strategic place to go on the map, so that I can get good loot, get good rotations, and hopefully that will help me get more wins. I'm not doing that this season because this is a very shortened Simpson season. You know, it's only 1 month. I mean, at this point, we have less than 2 weeks before this season is over. So every match, I'm dropping at a named location, hot drop, whatever I'm over. If I can, let's look at that. It just feels like, it feels like most of the time when I'm for the map, I'm always going over a spot. I'm always going over Springfield Square, or I'm going over Terrace. So those have been my 2 spots that I've been most this season. Again, they're usually filled with, and just seems like whatever bus path I take, I'm usually close to those. So whichever one I'm closer, you know, if the bus is starting right over Evergreen Terrace, then I go to Evergreen Terrace. Bus is kind of going any other direction, it usually ends up close to Springfield Town Square anyways, so I'm going there. That's basically like 2 spots I drop. I mean, every once in a while I've dropped at some other of the other locations, but you know, it's just for this season, I just feel like, oh man, I really want to experience the Simpsons, you know, of the whole thing. So I want to get the most out of it. So I'm going to the named locations. You know, I'm taking in the sights, and enjoying the locations and looking at Simpsons items and locations, and then yeah, I'm just going from there. So you know, a lot of times I would usually find like a spot that again would be like an unnamed location, some kind of secret spot, but I'm just not doing that this season just because I'm taking it all in and it's only here for a little bit, so I really want to experience it, the most of it that I can before it's gone. But thank you for your review, and you know, start of an interesting conversation. Let's see here. I guess this would be like, I'm guessing I'm gonna say Everett XD says happy early. I don't know when you will see this. Thanksgiving. Oh, and Grimmer Grimmest is a podcast, by the way, and I love the pod. Hey, thank you. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Oh, but that's interesting. Maybe I'll have to look. Let's see here. JMLDC says warning. Oh, this is like one of those text chain things that I haven't seen these kind of things. I don't know, in like 20 years. This was popular to do when I was like a teenager. I would see these kind of emails get sent around all the time. I remember this being like this is how old I am. This is like a thing I remember seeing on MySpace all the time. But it is a post that says, if you are reading this, you have 20 minutes to live unless you repost this message on another podcast. Then you will be fine. All right. Thanks for the 5-star review anyways. I appreciate that. And let's see. Let's head on over to YouTube now and see what's on YouTube. And thank you again, everybody, for those Apple reviews. It really does still help out the show a ton. Right, on YouTube, Waffle says, what's your favorite loadout this season? Oh, okay, my favorite loadout, I would probably go infantry rifle, tactical shotgun. You know, for me, either of the SMGs I'm fine with. So that's gonna be like my main things, is those 3 weapon types. And I guess for the AR specifically, if I can have the infantry rifle, good infantry rifle, that's what I want to go with. Then, you know, again, the shotguns are good enough. I'll take, you know, whatever shotgun is the best shotgun I can get hands on, but I prefer the tactical shotgun. That in SMG, I don't even have a preference with one. I'll take either, as long as it's stronger one I get, the better. And then let's see, for my last 2 spots, I'm holding on to heals, and then it would be shockwave grenades, consumable items. Those last 2 slots, unless I have, like a special weapon like the Mr. Blasty, like the exotic version, or if I have, I don't know, if I don't have 2 other heals or items and consumable items to use, if I just haven't found any, I don't, just whatever other random weapon I come across, really. If no matter what it is, if it's like the silence pistol or whatever, normally I would prefer those last 2 slots to be either both healing items or a healing item and shockwave. So there you go. Thank you, Waffles, for your comment. Appreciate that. Let's head on over to Spotify, where Coco says Tyler the Creator is probably my favorite collab. Nice, Coco. That's cool. I really enjoy it. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites or anything, but it is really cool. The Fall Guy says, did you forget about me? The Fall Guy, no, of course I didn't forget about you. Guess it's been a little while since you left a comment, maybe. And it's been quite a while since we played, because, like I said, just like the amount of time that I have to play with people is just so limited these days. But no, of course I didn't forget about you, Fall Guy. I hope that you and, oh my gosh. I'm blanking on me. Gosh. Well, I hope you guys still get together to play sometimes. I don't know why, because all these other names are in front of me. I can't. Anyways, Daniel says, this is a great podcast. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that. Yam, that's who I was thinking of. Yam, Fall Guy, I hope you and Yam still get together and play every once in a while. But there you go. That's all the comments, everybody. Thank you so much for checking out the show. Make sure you go join the daily Fortnite Discord and hang out with us. Follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Head over to Apple Podcasts. Leave a 5-star rating and a written review for a shout out on the show. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And until next time, have fun, safe, and don't get lost in the storm.